Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Hey, Bulls fans, we can't wait to see you at our next home game, because everyone who is...
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Just a couple of weeks into the season, certain rookies are showing they belong in the NBA. Checking out the Rookie Race Watch. You look at MP, what an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear #1 right now. Nobody even close to passing.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's MP in at the point. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree. He's going to take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love the added intrigue, and heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the Cup, and everyone is tuning in.
Here's Ball, following the score by Atlanta. Pure from three-point range.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Now here's MP. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Young. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
White, the pass to Vucevic. And here's Ball. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Gets the 3-ball to go. MP's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Here's Young. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Puts up a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
It was a narrow loss the last time they faced each other. A game they felt they should have won.
Yeah, that was a close one. In the end, they came away with the loss, and a big reason why was because their starters just kept fouling.
And Atlanta with possession here. Chicago making their last shot. Young, pass to Capella. Here's Daniels. Screen by Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And that one's long. Chicago leading by 5. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
On target from range. Ball's got 14 points.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Pass to Hunter. Here's Daniels. Hunter, the screen. Goes up again. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Chicago's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it. He's got 16.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Well, Grant, aside from making East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's team?
Well, they're always solid offensively.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Takes it in. That one falls. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And Atlanta with possession here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Nikola Vucevic is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's MP, then it's Kobe White, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far. Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Young, the pass to Johnson. And here's Hunter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. MP buries the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And over the last 4 seasons, Stan, the Hawks have hovered around 500.
Yeah, but trending downward year over year. Without control of their first-round picks for the next 3 seasons from the DeJounte Murray trade, Brian, they've got no choice but to make it work.
Williams has checked in for Chicago, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Bogdanovich has checked in.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Here he goes. Hunter with the rebound. Hawks trail by 14. Here's Daniels. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's MP. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
3-1-2 through.
27 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. They get the rebound. And here's Hunter from the arc. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
Bogdanovich against White. Pass to Daniels. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Fires in the triple. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And That'll do it for the first half of play. Chicago ahead, up 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings.
Well, right now for Chicago, not a lot of movement for them since the last rankings. But we all know they'll be a factor unless something really goes wrong for them.
There is a lot of talent on that roster, but also untapped potential, it seems. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Bulls.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
On the court for the Hawks. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Hunter in at the small forward.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Hawks trail by 11. Young looking for an opening. Off target with the 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responded. He can carry the load.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. To the inside. Capella. Can't hit from in close.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker, and then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Here's Daniels. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
From the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014.
Chicago's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Smith. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's MP. And it's Giddey in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. Giddey defends. There's Young with the 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And that one's good. Young.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Here's MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
Ball against Young. Ball taking his time here. And it's good! He hits another one!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Young, the pass to Daniels. Now here's Johnson. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Ball. And the layup is good. MP's got 54 points.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And so here is Chicago. Picked by Smith. Ball passes to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. Again, the Bulls score.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Young against MP. Screen by Capella. And there's the lob. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.